Dum da dum da dum da dum dum da dum. Huh? What was that? Nothing. Dun, 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 dun. Ah! 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 Somebody help me! Hey everybody, KC Transformed here again, and today I'm doing a review for my first Construct Bot, more specifically, Transformers Construct Bot Scout Class Thundercracker. Of course, if I was going to try out this line, I had to get the Thundercracker. And I'm starting off in robot mode today, honestly just because I think it's actually going to be a bit easier that way. And here he is. They're about, the Scout classes, which is this one, are about $10, or if you find them on clearance, they're $7 at Walmart. And for that price, they're a great deal as far as size goes. I mean, let's go ahead and get the comparison out of the way. Classic Thundercracker is, well, let's say a little more than half his height, but still, I mean, considering the deluxe goes for about 15 now, probably more, even at like 12 or 13, this guy's only 10. Yeah, this is a really great deal as far as size goes, and I honestly think kids are going to eat these things up, you know? They're very simple, very fun. I mean, they're a fusion of Bionicle and Transformers, and they actually still transform, unlike those BTR disasters that Armada had. And here's just giving you a good look at the figure in robot mode. Definitely has that Thundercracker face, although on the box they show him kind of grinning. Or he could be scowling. Here he's just kind of gritting his teeth like he's got constipation or something. Even his eyes kind of get it. It's kind of like the... Honestly, that's the only thing that kind of sticks with Construct Box from what I've seen is the face sculpts. Like, Megatron's got this really weird, like, psychotic grin, and Thundercracker here has this just, like, constipation look. Or like somebody just kicked him in the nuts. Or the bolts. Right in the bolts. Alright, that's enough of the bad humor now. So here he is in robot mode. He's got the wings here. He's got the entire cockpit just hanging off his back. A little cheap there, but considering how he transforms, I can kind of see why it does that. And considering the main thing about this is customizing. I mean, on the back of the box, customize, construct, convert. Convert is transform, you freaking retard. Oh, not retards, but idiots. Customize and battle. Customize, customize. So this is kind of something that could be for collectors and kids alike. This is something I could definitely see going with both. They're simple, yet they're a lot of fun. I should go ahead and do articulation. Ball joint the head, it's extremely tight, but you can look up really well and look down a bit. Quite a bit, actually. Ball joint the elbow, of course. He's got a clip, or basically would be a hinge for the elbow. Oh yeah, this would be shoulder, that's a ball joint, not elbow. So yeah, here's a hinge there, and a hinge as well as a ball joint for the wrist and hand. See, the wrist is clipped, and then got a ball joint for the hand, even though it's really tight. Nothing at the waist, ball joint at the hip, another clip hinge at the knee, hinge and ball joint for the foot, like the hand. So yeah, the arms and the legs are basically the same construction-wise, and yeah, it's pretty basic articulation, but good enough for what it's trying to do. I mean, you don't need anything crazy. Only real complaint so far about I've had with this figure is just the color. I would have really preferred it to be this more royal blue like the classic figure, while here he's kind of a turquoise. Not a deal breaker, but yeah, it's almost false advertising because on the box he does look a lot more of a deeper blue. The camera's kind of reflecting as like a light blue, but he is in reality he's like a turquoise color. Again, not a deal breaker, but he doesn't look like Thundercracker. He looks like that Autobot Headmaster. You know which one I'm talking about. Actually, yeah, the nose cone really makes it look like that. He does have accessories. He has these two. I'm not sure what I'm going to say like an AK-47 kind of gun. He can of course hold them. I'm gonna give you a good look at that. Kind of a Bionicle gun. He doesn't come with his... It kind of stinks he doesn't have his null rays, considering his shoulders have little points there that are perfect to put the null rays in, but I don't mind too much. And yeah, the guns look good. And like I said, the whole point of this line is customizing. Like, for one thing, you can actually take the wings off. And let's see. There's a couple different things you can do with them. I mean, I think one thing I did before was, oh yeah, this is what I did. I actually plugged them into the shoulder instead, and that kind of gave them the more, G1 look. Granted, he doesn't transform right if you do this, but as far as robot mode goes, and you lay his arms down like that, you can get the more G1 style wings. And they kind of almost sit with his back just right. So yeah, that's like I said, that's the whole big thing about these figures, are they're be able to customize. And honestly, for their size, they're really good size for their price. And they look pretty good. I mean, the head sculpt, yeah, the face itself is a bit weird, but the sculpt is pretty damn good. Oh yeah, and the Decepticon symbol is supposed to be on his chest. I think it looks better on his, crotch. Yeah, it's on his crotch, but it blends in better with the white in all honesty. Plus, I like being able to see the cockpit. So, to transform him, we're just going to take his guns out of his hands. Let's see. What you're going to start with is, you're actually going to build all this yourself, too. I mean, you actually build all these little clips and put them all together so that way you can transform. But yeah, flip down the chest. You're going to have to actually pull this back part out a bit on this clip. Fold the head in. Fold the chest back up. Then you're going to take this, what was the back of the nose cone in the back, flip it up and over. Kind of see, almost makes a full cockpit there. Next, what you're going to do is actually take this, what is basically the crotch, where the legs are connected, pull it down. You can see there's the armor, and there's the actual legs. And then once you have it out, you're going to spin them around. And you can basically see it kind of gives him a Gerwalk mode. Even in the instructions, they have him like this. So yeah, he gets a instruction Gerwalk mode. Looks pretty good. Fold the feet so they're straight with the legs. And then what you're going to do is, well, actually you're going to want them straight with the side of the legs, so the feet are kind of pointing in at each other like this. And the reason for that is now that we have this, you're going to leave this like leg connector hanging down. Let's get the arms out of the way so we can see what we're doing. And you can see there's these two pegs right here. The legs will come forward and actually peg into there. Nice solid click. There's nothing that picks the feet together, but they're so close together they just stay there. Next, you're going to take the arms, have them pointing straight up behind them. Then you're actually going to tilt them down and then bend the elbow one click. It's kind of almost ratcheted in a way. As you can see, it kind of stops there and then there, 45 to 90 degrees. You're going to put it at 45 degrees and peg it in to the hips. So you can see the shoulders kind of slanted with the arm pegged in right there. And the wings are in place already. Then you're just going to take the fist, turn them so their knuckles are pointing up, and then just bend and fold them up so that way they're just kind of part of the back engine. I guess you could call these the thrusters then. Not sure. But there he is in his vehicle mode. And honestly, for something that you build yourself, basically, for a bionicle kind of transformation, it's pretty good. It looks like a jet. Yeah, there's nothing, like, there's all these little gaps and stuff, but what were you expecting from, like, a bionicle thing? And it does hide everything pretty well. And once again, it looks better than Armada BTR crap. But yeah, there he's in jet mode. He looks even more like the Headmaster Autobot, who I can't remember his name right now. He especially looks like the Generations version of that figure that's going to be coming out. Heck, he's even got the little slots in the nose cone to put the guns into to make it even more like that. Except the guns are got the little ammo clips are too long fit, so where it can't fit in. Yeah, there's all kinds of I believe the official box the official box work shows like the guns be on the tips of the wings like this. I don't personally care for it, but you can do it, and that's the official look. It doesn't look bad. Yeah, the official box art right there shows it. And once again, it's a box lies because it looks like a dark blue in here. It's more of a turquoise. But yeah, he's a pretty good vehicle mode. I was expecting much worse in all honesty. You can see he is still quite large. I mean, I'm too lazy to transform him, but you can see he is still quite larger than the Deluxe Classic. If you want to look for another Voyager, well, there it is with Voyager Cybertron Blaster. You can see he's about the same size. He's a bit skinny. He's wider, but he's also skinnier, so he's actually about, all in all, about the same size as this. Which is what's really cool, is because this is only a scout class of these things, and it's as big as a normal Voyager. Which is, I mean, even at full price, for $10, you're getting something that normally costs something about the same size that normally costs about $20, $25. And especially for kids, this is going to be great. I mean, honestly, if I was still like 10 and I had about 3 or 4 of these, I would love them. I'd take them apart, put them all together, because I loved Bionicles as a kid, and I loved Transformers as a kid. If these had come out back then, I would have been crazy about them. I would have gotten 100 of them. Well, maybe not 100, but I would have gotten as many as I could. So yeah, well, for a collector, I would say get 1 or 2 just to see just pick which ones you think look best and get them. If you have a kid who likes Transformers, they're probably going to love these things. With Christmas not too far, with Christmas only a couple of months away, these things will probably fly off the shelves around then. I know I certainly enjoyed it. And I might get 1 or 2 more. I like the Megatron Nopsis 2-pack. I might get another one. So this has been the Thundercracker from ConstructBot. This has been KC Transformed. I highly recommend this figure, and I am out of here. No, you already got your review. Get out of here. A quick update. If you put the guns on like this on his wings, you can kind of get the his null ray cannon kind of look, because the guns are off to the side on his arms, and they do look good there, actually. I just wanted to let you guys know that, and yeah, I actually think I'll display him like this. It looks really good to me. Anyway, now I'm out.